Hello. Just put the heating on. It's a bit chilly. It's been all right all day. Just gone very cold all of a sudden. Or is it just me? Is it just me being a wimp? Hi, Nathan. I think I'm being a wimp. I've suddenly gone cold. When I suddenly go cold after it's been quite warm all day, that means it's going to rain. I always go shivery when it's going to rain. Am I weird or what? Yeah, don't answer that. I am weird. So what are you up to today, Nathan? Out and out. You must be up to nothing because you're not saying anything. Oh dear. I've got my heat pad on my back. Hi Chris. Hi Val. Hi Esther. The weather, no. I've got my shawl on. I've put the heating on. So no, it's not that clever. It's been raining. Stopped at the moment. It's been sunny. Stopped at the moment. Hi Linda. You've got your heat pad on. I've got mine on as well. I'm covered in them Salonpas stickers. I've got one on my arm, one on there, one on my knee. I smell like I don't know what. If you don't know what the Salonpas are, they're like sticky things that you stick on, and they're supposed to relieve the pain, but it's dubious, isn't it, Chris? Who is Olivia? Have I got top chat on again? Yeah. Now I can see Olivia. I've got 3 on at the moment, Chris. They don't do a whole lot, do they? Hi, Olivia. I didn't see you before. I have to change to live chat. When it's on top chat, I don't see everybody that comes in. I do not see. I'm on my second front. Doesn't smell like toothpaste, this. It smells like liniment. Liniment, mine smells like. I've done the back and I've done one front. It's a nice stitch. It's eating the wool a bit, but it's a nice stitch. It's going to be nice and firm. So that's what I want. Nice and firm. Woo, losing my hook. So I've had to put a patch on because my arm was hurting. I don't know what it is with crocheting. I did do a bit of crocheting, although I kept dropping asleep. Oh, I'm a really old nana around to keep falling asleep. Hiya, Connie. Having me nana naps, yeah. Oh dear. Except I'm not one, so. Yeah, it worked on my knee because my knee clicked out. Oh. So I couldn't straighten my knee out because it clicked out. So I put one on there and that seemed to work a bit. It's great, isn't it? We're like a lot of old people, aren't we, Chris? Well, I am an old person, but you're not. Hi, Val. What you gonna do? Hey, I've been trying to stick stickers on my Billy bookcase. They come in pieces and it says A, B, C, D. And you're trying to stick them on and they're sticking to each other. And oh dear. I'm making a cardigan. I started one last week, but I didn't like the stitch. Well, I did like the stitch, but I didn't like it in this wool because this wool was too floppy. So now I'm doing a cardigan, and that's the stitch I'm using now. It's called Willow Stitch. Mikey from the Crochet Crowd demonstrated it on a YouTube video. So I'm doing that now. So I'm on the second front. So that's what I'm doing. Ruth's coming to Blackpool, Val. She's coming tomorrow till Thursday. Well, I've not found a fella, so I don't think anybody's into hot and minty. Oh dear. Mind would have to be into hot and minty and me sounding like Darth Vader with me, what do you call it, sleep apnea mask on. So I don't think I stand much chance, do you? Not that I'm bothered. You'll be at the Coach Driver of the Year tomorrow. Ooh. Are you voting for yours? What is it, a dance or just a sit down and a drink and whatnot? Driving skills, yeah. He's not going to drive the coach in, is he? He's not got to do a slalom, is he, through the tables? How to stop the coach on a sixpence, yeah. Oh, on the inner prom, yeah. Hi, Julie. That should be thrilling. We should tell Ruth about that. She might want to watch it. La, la, la. Oh, lump to me as well. And lump to you as well. My plumber's coming on Monday. Don't know what time. Wish he'd tell me. Probably up before the birds. Yeah, he's usually an early bird, and I'm not usually an early riser. I'm going to have to set my alarm a bit earlier, aren't I? I don't want him coming to see me in my nightie. Especially because he's going to be putting taps in the bathroom and in the kitchen, so I can't have a wash anywhere, can I? Oh, dear. So I'll have to be up early. I can forego on the shower. I can. I'll just have a quick wash. Spit and polish. That's what I shall have on Monday. Wash as far as possible. I'm not quite sure where possible is, but you've got to wash as far as possible, yeah. It's outdoors. They do 50 miles today, then driving obstacles tomorrow. Ooh. Must tell Ruth about that. She wants to watch it. Oh, I don't know. He's only a young lad. Well, he probably isn't a young lad. Everybody's young to me. He's probably in his 30s, yeah. That's a young lad to me. I'm lucky to get him, but he's only just moved over here from a different area, so he hasn't built up his clientele yet. He's not mowed off his feet like most plumbers are. So I'm lucky to get him, really. My niece had to wait ages to get a plumber. And even longer to get a decorator. Now, I was trying to put those stickers on my Billy bookcase. They're like leaves and that. Oh, honestly. They don't come in a thing that you just peel off. You've got A and B and C, and you've got to stick them on. And I haven't stuck them on right now. And then when you try to take them off again to stick them to reposition them, they rip. So I haven't done a really brilliant job. And the second one I came to look at, it didn't even say A, B, and C. You just had all these different leaves and things and flowers, and then there was a little tiny picture about that big, showing me what it was supposed to look like. I couldn't even identify which leaf was which. I think I'm going to go off-piste and stick it anyway. Oh dear. The things I do. I've hung one of me, it's like, what did you call it? Macrame kind of thing, macrame thing. I've hung that up, but it's too low. I can't go up high enough. Well, the ones on my wardrobe have stayed stuck on, yeah. I put butterflies and flowers all over my wardrobe. I just hate white things, just white. I like to decorate and cover up. I know I'm weird. I'm just a boho-y person. I just don't like minimalistic things. I'd love a real like Persian rug, you know, with the fringe round it. They cost a bomb though, don't they? No, I mean the walls are white here at the moment, and I can't afford to have it decorated yet. I mean these in here were pale blue grey. They were horrible when I moved in here. I couldn't stand it, so I had to paint them. Anyway, I've got a load of those, what do you call them? Command strip things to stick the pictures up. My walls will just bend nails. You'd have to have a drill and a raw plug and anything to put a picture up in here. So my niece suggested we get command strips and stick them on, so that's what I've been doing. I'm going to sort out the pictures tomorrow, and I've hung like a great big sort of thing of leaves coming down like macrame, but it's not high enough, but I can't go any higher, so my niece will have to reposition it when she comes. I've got plenty of the hooks though, so I'm all right. Yeah, in my bedroom I've hung a great big, it's like a bedspread thing, but it's thin. It's like a wall hanging really. It's purple with an elephant on it and everything. So got my niece to hang that on the wall for me. I cannot do with pale blue wallpaper. Ooh, ick. I mean, I've stuck these are stick-on tiles, these on here on the back. I painted, the tiles were brown, which was ick. So I painted them white with about 17 coats of white paint. And then I stuck these stick-on tile things on. I'm thinking about doing it in the bathroom as well. But the bathroom tiles are a different shape, so I'd have to see if I can get any stickers that are that shape. Yeah, I've got to have colour. Cannot deal with blank. I was just watching something else on YouTube and it went to, you know, these architects who do flats up and that, these making the most of a small space, you know, and they were all white and blank and boring. And ooh, I thought, no. And then it went to a lady who was painting a door red and then she stenciled all these flowers on it. I thought, you're my kind of girl. My kind of girl. She had all flowers on this red door. I thought, yep, that's me. But these doors here have got the pieces in them, you know, like you can't do anything with them really. I'll have to think. I've got some stickers. There's loads of butterflies and things on these sticker things that I probably won't use all of them. So I might be putting butterflies on my door. I have to have something on it. Can't be dealing with plain white doors. Woo. I'm crocheting a load of mandalas after. I've got all the rings ready. And I've got some yarn. So I want to have mandalas dangling everywhere. I finally put up the wind chime things that my son got me for my birthday. Was it a Christmas? I don't know. Oh, colour definitely does help with mood, yeah. If I lived in grey and beige, I would be utterly, utterly depressed. I really would. I can't deal with it. I've got to have colour. It does affect your moods. It's something to do with serotonin, or is it melanin or something? They've proved it that colour does improve your mood, yeah. So that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So I'm sorry if you ladies and gentlemen have got grey and beige wallpaper. I feel sorry for you. I feel sorry for you. It's too bland for me. I would be really, really boho if I was fit enough to do decorating. I would have wall hangings and bright coloured curtains and cushions, and I'm doing my best. I'm doing bits and pieces. Doing my bestest. Good evening, Sean. I've actually found all the flowers that people were lovely enough to send me. I was going to put flowers on the decking when I lived in Prestwich, and I never got round to it. Anyway, I found them all the other day. I didn't know what had happened to them. I thought maybe they got thrown away, but no, they hadn't. I've got them all. So I'm thinking actually of turning them into a square. They're just a flower at the moment. Various sizes, whatever, that people have crocheted for me. There must be quite a few. So I thought if I turn them into squares, I could make something with them. Just a thought. Oh, me and my purple, yeah. I've got my shawl on because it was a bit cold. I've got my glitter. Glitter, glitter. And then I've got my shawl that's purple. With my... I love this shawl. My favourite shawl in the world. And I've got my skirt on with... I don't know if you can see it with all the lace at the bottom. All the patchwork and lace. Wouldn't be me if I was normal. You bought a yellow sofa. Woo! I know you like yellow. I'm not keen on yellow, but I know you like it. I'd like one of those patchwork sofas. Your mum's moved, has she? She moved far away or nearer too? And I'm still waiting to hear about my scooter. Last week he said it would be here this week. I'm still waiting. Oh, that's handy, isn't it? 5 minutes if you need each other. I mean, not that you. I mean, my niece used to live 5 minutes away from me, but I mean, I didn't. We didn't live in each other's pockets, if you know what I mean. It was just nice to know that she was there if I needed her. But you know me, I'm fairly independent. I don't rely on people. I've learned in my life not to rely on people. You rely on people, you get very disappointed. I've got a new hose pipe that's 150 feet long, so hopefully it will reach round and maybe I can clear all the gunk off my windows. You know, that last storm we had, being close to the sea, you get loads of sand, it gets sandblasted your windows, and they stick all over the windows, so it's like looking out of Pebble Dash. Yeah, I don't talk to anybody. Well, I do. I talk to Linda every day, but I don't talk to any of my family every day because they're all busy, aren't they? I mean, my niece is at work, obviously. Can't keep ringing her up or anything like that when she's working. My son lives in Spain, so we don't ring him up. You just learn to do things on your own or pay somebody to do it for you. But decorating would be awkward because my son screwed the billies to the wall so they wouldn't fall on me. So I've got nowhere to put the furniture because it's only a tiny bungalow. You know, you have to take all the furniture out of the room, don't you, to get somebody to decorate, and you know, all the carpet and furniture, and oh, there's nowhere to put anything. So it would be very difficult to get anybody to decorate anyway. I might get round to painting the bits that I can see. I've got this awful wallpaper behind the telly, but I've covered it up as best as I can. I'm going to put some pictures around it so I don't have to look at it. It's this horrible browny coloured wallpaper, which is not my thing at all. I've stuck my rug down so it's no longer a trip hazard. I've got these sticky pad things off. Well, I got some rug gripper things and they were useless. And then I got these others that were cheaper, really cheap, square sticky pads, and they've really stuck the rug down. So I will no longer be getting my foot stuck in the rug. So what with my command strips and yeah, I put command hooks in the bathroom. So I've got my back scrubber and my little poofy thing hanging on, so I don't have to bend down to get them. I tell you, this house will be Janet proofed in a bit. Well, you have to make things easy for yourself because you don't want to be tripping up, do you? Oh dear, that's not nice, is it? Fancy telling you your place has been condemned with a letter. I don't know. I'm after a rail, you know, when you go out the front door. When I go out the front door now, I've got a step going down and I have to hang on to the door. And I'm always frightened that the door will blow to and squash my fingers. So I'm hoping to get hold of, is it occupational therapy or something, to see if they can put me a rail. Yeah, that's what I need to do. You're supposed to get referred by a GP, I think. That's why I stuck the rug down, because I thought they're going to come round, they're going to say, right, that's a trip hazard, you have to take the rug up. And I'm not looking at a beige carpet. Not for anybody. Tra la 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 la. Yeah, I put the heating on for an hour. It'll warm up and then I'll turn it off. I just went all chilly. That usually means it's going to pour down. Well, the doctor, I've not heard from him. I got told it was routine. Let me read what they said to me. I thought it was a bit naff. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Yeah, it says, not that one. No, that's the dentist. Due to unforeseen circumstances, they've had to cancel my appointment. Woohoo! Yeah, it says, your request for an appointment has been triaged by our on-call GP as being routine. Unfortunately, there are no available appointments on the system presently for us to be able to book you in. As soon as one becomes available, that means never, an appointment will be sent to you. Please do not resend your request again unless your symptoms worsen. Thank you, the reception team. So my request to see my GP about my medication got shelved as being routine. I'm going to ring the physio up on Monday and see whether he sent that letter. Yeah, he said to me, the physio, ring up your doctor when you get back home and get yourself an appointment. I'm writing to him to tell him to change your medication. So I rang the day after, no appointments. So I rang on the Monday. No, I filled the form in on the Monday, and that's what they said to me. You've been classed by a triage GP. Nothing to do with my GP. Triage GP has classed me as not being urgent. So I'm going to ring up the physio and say, what did you say in that letter? Because I can't get an appointment. Maybe he will pull his weight. Maybe he will stress to my GP that it's quite important I have my medication changed. Then I won't have to. Oh. Have you ever been referred, Shan, to a pain management clinic? When you get there, they say, have you thought of doing things to distract yourself from the pain? I'm like, yes. And it doesn't work. Have you read a book? Have you done anything to distract yourself? Yes. I knit, I crochet, I read a book. I bang my head against the wall when it gets too bad. Yes, I do try to distract myself. What would you recommend, dear? How about yoga? I felt like saying, how about you shutting up? Yeah. Hey, Colorado Crafter. Hello. Oh, I've got to make another appointment with the dentist. He's cancelled the one. Oh, it's you. Right, I hear you, Enid. We should stop changing your name. You're confusing me. And I get very easily confused, Enid. I haven't got the brain power I once had. still haven't tidied up my backyard. Every time I go out, it rains. You've been unwittingly inducted into the what? The crypts. What's a crip? Are you sure you don't mean a crisp? I can't type either. That's why I sit on here and talk to you. Oh, the gang of disabled people. I'm not in that. Is it a good one? Good gang to be? Is it a good gang to be? And me and Chris will join, and Julie will join us as well, won't you, Julie? Oh dear. What can we call ourselves? The Rolling. We're not the Rolling Stones, are we? Even though we've got rollators and wheelchairs between us, yeah. Yeah. So we've all got wheels, haven't we? I've got a scooter and a rollator. You've got a rollator, Enid, and Julie's got a chair. So, we're all in it together, aren't we? And so is Chris. What can we call ourselves? The Wheelers. Have a little gang. Oh dear. Run over the toe. Oops, sorry. Slam your wheels down on the toe. Oops, so sorry. I can't even get to see me GP. And that's for my scooter. I think that's coming from Timu. Luckily, I'm not an introvert, as you probably gathered. Yeah. I'm not quite an extrovert. I'm sort of in between. Do you want to be in my gang, my gang, my gang? We don't want to be in his gang, do we? He was a weirdo. No, I don't know where it's coming from. I think it's coming from out of Mongolia. He said it was on its way. Not last week, the week before. He said, I'll bring it as soon as it arrives. I don't know where it's coming from. It's probably my fault for wanting a red one. If I'd have wanted a boring grey one, I'd have probably had it already. It's not your other half doing his dance, is it, Julie? I think I can do without that one. His distraction dance. Well, at least you've got a Michael's. We don't have one. I mean, I'm lucky, really. I've got Naked Sheep, which is, got quite a lot of stock. And I've also got online. I've got Wool Warehouse, which I get a lot of my stuff from. So I'm pretty lucky, really. I'm trying to use up what I've got. But I don't think I'll be using that safety orange. It's absolutely orange. I might make a shawl. At least the poor little old dear who gets that shawl won't be run over, will they? I certainly won't be making a cardigan with it. You'll have to do it online. I do most of mine online. Well, I've got the Naked Sheep, but other than that, I've got nowhere else to go. Yeah. I mean, like I say, then I've got the Naked Sheep, but she's got everything's top whack. Yeah. I mean, she has got economy lines, yeah. But all her other stuff is top price. If you want a bargain, you have to shop around these days. I mean, I love the boho spirit, but it varies so much in price. You have to go from stockist to stockist to find a decent price. Otherwise, you can find you paying a fiver. Anyway, she doesn't stock it. She doesn't stock the boho spirit, so I'm not taking trade away from her when she doesn't stock it. Well, I wouldn't know what to do with the cross stitch section. I'm just so not into cross stitch. When I was younger, I always wanted to do like tapestry, and I mean like the big tapestry, like wall hangings. I don't mean the little cross stitchy things. I mean proper, where you cover every single stitch, you know, and it's on a great big frame. But I wouldn't have had the patience. You know, like you see in these stately homes. So it's not your other half doing his dance, his distraction dance. Oh, I forgot you're into Lego. So is it Sean who's into Lego, or is it her son? I can't remember. I think it's Sean that's into Lego. You two will be buddies. It's you that's into Lego. Well, so's Enid. She likes her Lego. I've never been. I mean, when Irene was little, it was all just like Lego that you built buildings with. It wasn't all like all it is now. I mean, now it's really took off. You can build anything with it now. But it was, well, I won't say it's in its infancy. It's probably been around a lot longer than my son. But you didn't get all the things that you get now. Man, they're so pricey. I probably couldn't have afforded them for him, you know, when he was little. Trying to make you log in. I'm still trying to log into Morrison's. It won't let me. I can order Morrison's stuff through Amazon, but I can't put a grocery orders through Morrison's online. I've even had their customer service trying to sort it out for me, and it won't. I don't like having these online accounts and stuff because they send you a load of bumf. Hey Val, you know how they always send you adverts for what you've been looking at? I'm getting adverts on YouTube now for knitting machines. Oh dear. All I did was looking for, you know, the claw clamps. And now it's giving me knitting machines. Yeah. No, they haven't all done a thumbs up. You're right there, Val. See what you get for Googling clamps, Val. You get adverts for knitting machines. Thank you, Sean. It's a bit worrying they keep giving me pure cremations when I'd definitely not been Googling that. Now, just because I've mentioned it on here, they'll probably... All right, thanks, Julie. I'll have a look later. You don't want any bright orange wool, do you? Believe me, it's very bright. It's like the colour of a tangerine. Oh, diamond painting, no. Can't cope with it. You know what I'm like with my fingers? It'd be all over the floor. It'd be in the hoover and everywhere. I haven't got the patience for anything I need fingers for. Can you imagine me with my fingers? I'd be going, it'd be going everywhere. I even have to get other people to take my Ring doorbell off because I'll lose the little screws. They're so little. I can't do anything with little things. Yeah. I know what I'm like. I'd probably knock the box and finish up with them all over the floor. They'd be all mixed up. And I'd have to sort out all the colours again. Now I've got pain up here on this muscle here. And I've not been doing weightlifting, honest. I've had to put my gloves on. I can't. This top I've got on only stops there. I know loads of people like 3/4 sleeves, but I don't. If those bits of my arms are cold, I am freezing. I don't know whether anybody else is the same. That's why I had to put the heating on, I think, because my arms were cold. I've got loads of short-sleeved things that I've crocheted, and you won't have seen me wear them because I've hardly ever had them on because it's never been the weather. I've stopped making short-sleeve things now. Oh, I'm always cold. I mean, they tested my thyroid, but apparently it's fine. And I wasn't showing any infection in my blood, so it's not rheumatoid arthritis, thankfully. Oh, I've got about 3 in the garage. I wish I could get hot. Man, I woke up in the middle of the night the other night and I was absolutely wringing wet through. And I don't sweat as a rule. And no, I hadn't wet the bed. I was absolutely boiling. And that is strange for me. I like it to be hot because I'm so cold. Everybody else can be walking around in summer dresses and I've always got a cardigan. I am never too hot. Yeah, I think if I could walk and run and things like that, I probably would be warmer. Because it's very cold when you're on a scooter or a wheelchair or whatever going along. The wind seems to get you. I never went through that, the mental pause. Or if I did, I didn't notice. You know, I had a hysterectomy at 33, so I should have gone. They said to me, you'll either go in it straight away or you'll go in it when you get to the normal time. And I just waited and never did. Yeah. No, I've always loved the heat. I should have been born somewhere else. I mean, being born in the north of England doesn't help because it's the coldest. It's colder than the south where you are, Sean. You're kind of south, aren't you? What am I going to call you, Jill, then? Julie. You're kind of southish. Well, you're south to me, aren't you? We're too close to the Pennines, I think. That's the trouble. Dorset. Would have to. Do you know my geography's terrible? I know we're Cornwall and Devon. Oh, that'd be suit me, 90 degrees, yeah. That'd really suit me. Oh, you're there as well, are you, Sean? Oh, yeah, Julie's down there as well. You could say hello to each other. Woohoo! Yeah, Sean's Plymouth, aren't you, Sean? Plymouth area? Wheels on fire. I like Bournemouth. I've been a couple of times years ago. Pool, you're in pool. No, we always used to head down, like that area when we used to go holidays because it was always much warmer. We always used to go Torquay, Bournemouth, all that downwards. But it's too far for me to travel these days. I couldn't do a coach because you'd have to sit on a seat and my knees would get cramped. There you are, you've got a buddy now. It's nice when people find out they live near each other, isn't it? Nobody lives near me. Except Val. Val lives near me. It's not as if I'm on any kind of a transport route. Otherwise, people could have come to see me. Not that I've got a spare bedroom, I haven't, yeah. Well, you were saying you wanted rain. You just got frozen rain, Enid. It's rained every day, I think, since Christmas. It might have missed an odd day, but I don't think it has. I think it's rained every day since Christmas. Usually it waits though until quite late on before it rains. Today it rained earlier on. But being close to the sea, I think that's what makes it colder here. Although I must admit this bungalow is warmer than the one I was in before. That was freezing, that one I was in before. And I do get sunshine here, which I never did at the other house. My lounge at the other house was freezing. It never saw any sun. This lounge here my bedroom gets the sun in the morning, and the conservatory gets the sun. And then in the afternoon, it goes on to my lounge. Yeah. Run the orange with something else. Oh, I'd have to make it into chunky, Val. Put a brown with it or something. It's absolutely like tangerine colour. It didn't look like that. That's the trouble with ordering it online. I wanted an orange, but I didn't want quite so. I'll make a shawl with it and startle some poor old dear. Mhm. Oh, I used to live near Sherborne Court in Prestwich. I don't think even Terry would like that orange velvet. It's really bright. When it arrived, I thought, oh no, I don't like this. Yeah, I could make a shawl. You know, some old dear might like it. Or I could put it in with another colour to make granny squares or something. You know, do orange and brown and something. Yeah. Are you all born? You've got Sherborne and you got Wimborne. That probably means something, you know, like if you go back to the Roman times. You know, when you find out what your town name actually means. I don't know what Cleveland means. Blackpool probably means they looked at the sea. Blackpool, yeah. Or the codpiece, yeah. That's what they say if you come from Fleetwood, you're a codhead. Codhead. That's what they call people who were born in Fleetwood. Nice. I saw somewhere Blackpool's supposed to be having one of them upside down houses, you know, like they've got in Brighton. I think they call Codhead because of, you know, it used to be a fishing town. All the fishing boats used to come from Fleetwood, but it's all stopped now. Yeah, you're a Yorkshire pud. I'm a Lancashire. A rose. Yeah, there used to be fishing boats. They used to have to dredge because it silted up. And then I don't know what came first, stopping the big boats or stopping the dredgers, but one or the other. Something came. I mean, I remember when I was a child, they used to get the ferries here to go to the Isle of Man and Ireland. You're originally a Brummie. Woo! I'm an Oudham. A Toudham Oudham. That's where I am. Well, actually, no, I'm a Reutner, which is near Oldham. But when I say Reutner, people go, hmm. But it's amazing when I used to say I'm from Prestwich, people used to say, oh, Scotland. And I used to say, no. I used to get confused with Prestwick. I think I'm getting warm enough now to turn the heating off. I've had it on for an hour now. It's a beggar when you have to count when you put the heater on, isn't it? You have to do an hour here and an hour there. And I always get caught up in looking at these conversions, you know, people who are doing houses up and that. And they all have these massive, massive rooms. And I'm like, I'm very practical. I'm thinking, they can't close the doors. It must be cold. You know? I'm like thinking, how do they heat it? You know, when they convert a church or something like that, and they've got these massive high rafters and that. And I'm thinking, gosh, it must cost a fortune to heat that thing up. And then they cut to like one little log burner, don't they, in a corner, and I'm like, that won't work. Oh, right, I'm going to turn the heating off a minute, if I can get up off this chair. Oh, I'll show you what I'm wearing while I'm stood up. I've got my shawl on, I've got my top on with my sequins, and I've got my skirt on. That's all patchwork. Patchwork with lace at the bottom. Guess where I got it from? Oh, da-dee, 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 da-dee. Floor there's lovely and warm. The heating must go underneath the carpet there, because the floor's lovely and warm. Got my heat pad. It's a microwavable one. While I'm up, I'll get myself a drink. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Have I got a Pepsi? I have. What have I got? I've got orange clumps, blue ribbon, crunches. I'll have a blue ribbon. They're a skinny little thing that I'll have to. Oh, I got my food order today, so I won't starve. I won't starve, I've got my food order. My niece comes about every 5 or 6 weeks, and then we go food shopping. But in between, I do online shopping because I can't be bothered. Oh, there you are, Chris. You've found your woman. Oh, wait, I'm not comfy now. I got up. Oh, I couldn't live in a caravan. I could live in a caravan if I had another caravan for my wool. I could quite happily live in a small house. What did I do with me? What did I just do with that can? Honestly, I'm going potty. I reached a can out and didn't reach it. Oh, Janet, you're going doolally. Oh, gosh. If I only had the brain, I'd be dangerous. Oh. I've been to Ayr, but it's a long time ago. We went to the chip shop in Ayr, and my husband was absolutely gobsmacked because he asked for a pie and they threw it in the chip fat. And he said, oh, I don't want that. Have you got that as well? I've got it in my neck and my back and my hips and everywhere. It's lovely. It's good fun, isn't it? Even when I go shopping myself, luckily I don't have to carry my bags, otherwise I'll never do it. I've got a blue ribbon. It's a biscuit where they've waved a bit of chocolate over it. Oh, we're all a load of wrecks, aren't we? That's what we could call ourselves, the wreckers. Yeah, we're all a load of wrecks, aren't we? The wrecking crew. Not the crochet crew, the wrecking crew. At least we don't whine all the time like some people's videos. Oh my goodness me. I switch on some people's videos and there's supposed to be a crocheting or a knitting or a crafting, and all you get is a list of their ailments from A to B, or A to Z, I should say. I don't know whether they do it for the sympathy or what. Never quite worked it out. Or whether they just like whining. I could whine for England, but I don't. I've been in pain so long, it's normal. You know what I mean? It's wrong, isn't it? That you should feel it's normal. Oh, I know. My ex, he was horrified that they threw his meat pie in the chip fat. He threw it in the bin when he went outside. He said, I'm not eating that. So he just finished up with the chips. Well, I've got all these problems, and then I get told you can't have any ups because nobody will put you under. Oh, I couldn't be dealing with that. Deep fried Mars bar, deep fried cream egg. Ugh. I'm not a lover of deep fried unless it's well drained. My chippy and press switch used to drain everything really well, and your batter was crispy. I cannot do with soggy batter. Or when you cut in the batter, there's that soggy bit between the batter and the fish. It's like when they put it in flour first or something. My chippy didn't do that. He used to just put it in the batter and put it in. I'm waiting for the time they can 3D print a plastic skeleton and put it inside us. Won't we be all right then, won't we? I'm sending me messages. Let's have a little look. Oh dear. I'll tell her I'm on the live, then maybe she'll come on earlier. If Lydia's around, she's sending me messages. She must be around, mustn't she? So I'll tell her I'm on a live. I can't look at that one, Julie, while I'm on here because it's on this big computer. Yeah, I've got arthritis on both sides of the family, so it's great, isn't it? Yeah, well, mine started in my 30s as well, so it's no respecter of age. I know money can't buy your health, but it can cushion it a lot, yeah. All right. I can try on my phone, but it texts me about, it just tells me ages on my phone. It shows me all my old ones from 2 or 3 days ago. It's on the 15th of April. So I'd have to wait while it catches up to the 18th. Oh, we all used to be able to do a thing, yeah. Is he sleeping any better now, Sean? Or was it just a one-off? Yeah? Oh, that's good. I hope I can get some that lets me sleep. Oh, I tell a lie, I think it's just arrived. Oh. Was he trying to distract you, Julie? Oh dear. Flowers are nice. You didn't send it to your mum, did you? Oh, you sent it to your mother. I hope she saw the funny side. She's probably never seen it since you talcumed it. Oh dear. Oh, stuck to me wall. I want to make some mandalas. I keep saying that, then I keep starting something else. But before I start a shawl, I'm going to do some mandalas. Have they been looking at your man boobs or your moobs, Chris? No, I'm not showing anybody. You're all right, Julie. Hi, Helen. Well, we keep on clocking, don't we? Keep on going. It's what keeps us going, isn't it? Being an idiot helps, I think, yeah. Oh, dear. I've just had 2 blue ribbons, so... I think it's the first time I've ever looked at that label. I always thought it was blue ribbon. I know it's blue riband. I never knew it was a D on the end. I must have never looked at the label. Hello. Hello, hello. It's good to be back. Good to be back. Oh, I better stop singing them, aren't I? I don't want to stir up any Gary fans. Da, 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 da. I sent a message to Lydia telling us we were on the live. I don't know whether she's out and about. She's just answered, just sent me a message. We'll have to set me alarm on Monday. It usually comes about 8 o'clock. And my alarm doesn't go off till 8 o'clock. I'll have to set it off for 7. Give me time to have me wash and get dressed. I don't want him seeing me and my wherewithals. Ooh. Put the man off. It'll be nice to have taps that I can turn without having to wrestle with them. I'm having the taps with the levers so that I can turn them on and off. The ones in the bathroom are really tight and I can't do them. In fact, sometimes I can hear this drip, 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 drip. And it's because I haven't managed to turn the tap off properly. And it's drip, 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 drip. It's like the Chinese water torture. Well, when I save up to get my electric board, I won't know myself, will I? Well, I haven't won the lottery, so... So, I won't be having it this week. A few hundred would do, you know. I don't want a few thousand or a few million. I'm not greedy. Just a few hundred to get my consumer board done. That'd be nice. But at least I'll have my taps done. I'm getting them done slowly, aren't I? One day at a time. Must be nice to just be able to just ring up the electrician. Yeah, can you come? Or ring the plumber, can you come? People don't know they're wealthy, do they? It's not being wealthy, it's just having enough in the bank to be able to call somebody to come. And I still haven't put my things on eBay yet. So I never will have any money. I'm just really lazy when it comes to doing anything like that. I'm all right when I get started. It's just getting started. You're making a brew. Charles making a brew. Get your orders in. I've got myself a Coca-Cola. I think it was a Pepsi-Cola, actually. I think it's a Pepsi. Yeah, it's a Pepsi. Pepsi Max. No, I didn't have any luck on the lottery either. It's funny, I've not had any reactions really since I come to live by the sea. I think the wind blows all the pollen away. It don't blow it towards me like it used to. When I lived in Prestwich, I used to live near a woodland, so it's tree pollen that I'm allergic to, but there's very, very few trees around here. It's probably all the salt in the air that kills the trees. Well, they probably do. I mean, my son has asthma, but he's a lot better, over in Spain. My son's actually allergic to dogs, would you believe? But he won't get rid of his dogs. He said he'll just have to get used to it and take his inhaler because he loves his dogs. When he was younger and he used to go and stay overnight at a friend's, he used to come back and his eyes would be all puffed up and red. And I went, they've got a dog, haven't they? Yeah. And then he used to say, can we have a dog? I'm going, no, we can't have a dog. This is the reaction you get every time you go near a dog. But as soon as he got married, he got a dog. I'm fortunate, really. I'm not allergic to dogs or cats. No, my son's definitely allergic to dogs and cats. As I say, I'm not allergic to. I'm not really allergic to anything. I don't eat nuts, but they don't have a reaction on me. It's just I don't like them. Sometimes I get a reaction from shrimps, prawns, whatever, but not all the time. Sometimes I get a reaction to strawberries, but not all the time. So I don't think I'm actually. Oh, I'm allergic to perfume, yeah. Oh, and wool, yeah. I'm allergic to wool. That is one thing I am. I can itch myself stupid. I come up in hives with wool. No, it's any kind of wool. It doesn't make my eyes run. It just makes me. I get contact dermatitis, and I've been crocheting on knitting with wool. You know, it goes across your fingers like that when you're crocheting on knitting. I get dermatitis. Really bad. It bleeds. It's awful. You need a crane to pick up a French bulldog. They're so blooming heavy, aren't they? Your perfume. Oh, gosh. Not all perfume, because I wear perfume myself. But strong perfume. You know, like poison and opium and all them. Oh, God. I literally get a headache and a vomit. When I went to see the physio, I had to move because there was a woman in there, and her perfume was so strong I had to go and sit outside. And she was talking to him. She was with her mum, and she was talking to her mum about perfume. And she was saying her friend had been round, and she said, her perfume were lovely, she said, but I could smell it for hours after she'd gone. And I'm like, yeah, I could smell your perfume. And I mean, she was expecting she'd come for a scan, and I'm thinking, I hope you don't wear that perfume when your baby's born. You'll kill it. Yeah, I'm not really allergic, but I get like a bit of an asthma attack with those, those air fresheners that shoot stuff out every so often. The ones you plug in the wall. They make my chest go tight, yeah. Yeah, but this woman, she was expecting she'd come for a scan. And I'm thinking, oh, poor baby when she wears that perfume. When that baby's born, poor little thing. I mean, they used to tell us not to cut our fingernails short. I mean, you see some of the girls with newborn babies and they've got talons, haven't they? We used to get told, cut your nails short and don't wear heavy perfume. Yeah, I don't like cigarette smoke. It just makes my eyes run. But it doesn't happen as much now because, everywhere's non-smoking, aren't they? It used to happen to me a lot in clubs because the floors were always, not the floors, the ceilings were always low. And sometimes you're looking across, you couldn't see people dancing because it was like fog. We used to call it fog, not fog, fog. Yeah, poor baby. Yeah, I wear more or less kind of aftershavey type perfume, like CK1 or something. Yeah, the fog. Oh, when you used to look across a crowded pub, and all you could see was thick smoke. No, it's just telling me I've got memories to look back on. Yeah, I've got plenty of memories to look back on, love. You don't have to tell me. Has it got associations with somebody that you used to like? Mine's Issey Miyake. One guy I used to know used to wear it. Probably partly to do with the guy as well. It's the perfume. Yeah. It's in my Mayaki. Yeah, it's lovely that. I've always fancied having a perfume made, you know, that you just for you. Have you seen them? They're about 300 quid for a little bottle. You know, if you go to one of these perfumiers and they make up your signature scent, yeah. They make it up for you. You get a little bottle about 300 quid, don't you? Oh, yes, we've all got that kind of money. Dee, 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 dee. It was funny, really. What the first job I ever got after I lost my shop was in a perfume warehouse. I mean, me, who's allergic to strong perfume, gets a job in a perfume warehouse. Thankfully, I didn't stay there long. It probably triggers some long forgotten sensation of somebody that wore it that you didn't like. I always say Tommy Hilfiger. It was ages before I noticed there was no N. I always thought it was finger. I'm getting a bit quicker at doing this stitch. When I first started doing it, it used to take me ages because it doesn't grow very quickly. It's one row of, well, I suppose if you're an American, it'd be one row of single crochet, and then it's one row of double crochet but into the row below. So it doesn't grow very much height-wise. But it's a nice stitch. And it's very firm with this floppy wool here. I think Linda's fed up of doing X's now, aren't you, Linda? I'm getting a bit fed up of doing them. I've still got enough of that black eyelash, but I'd have to do a different colour with it. I'm not doing another black with black. Maybe I could use that bright orange Val. That fluorescent orange with the black. Might tone it down a bit. Now I'll probably do red or purple. Well, purple and black, that means... What's it's not in? She always says purple and black, doesn't she, Sophie? When I say what colour, and she'll go, so she'll say purple and black. Yeah, I could do purple and black or red and black. That'd be nice. Be nice for Christmas, wouldn't it? Red and black, yeah. Yeah, bumblebee. Yeah, I've got purple in my shawl. Yeah, I could do. I've not no. Oh, have I got any purple? I'm trying to use up out my stash. I've got brown. I'm not using brown with black. I'd have to have a look in the garage to see what I've got in purple. I've got purple glitter, I think, but it's a dark purple. I think it needs to be a bit brighter. This yarn splits like mad. I have to keep going back because I split a stitch. I've got quite a bit of purple, but it's all like 2 balls of this and 2 balls of the other. I'll have to have a look what I've got. I've gone off doing them for a minute though. Yeah, the glitter's quite dark actually as well. It's quite a dark purple. It's more like that dark purple there. You're going to knit, oh, I thought it said you're going to knit puppies for a month. Oh, puppies. Then I realised it says poppies. I want to do mandalas before I start any more shawls or anything. I don't know why I started this cardigan because I'm not in a rush for it, because I spoiled the royal blue dress that it was supposed to be worn with. I tell you, I spilt nail polish down it and it wouldn't come off. So I threw it in the bin. The dress that I was going to wear it with. I'm trying not to buy any wool until I've used some more of what I've got. As I say, I've got to do some. I've got blue to start a shawl. I've got some more purple to start a shawl. I won't use that purple for me because it was donated for to use for the shawls. So if people have donated it for the shawls, I won't use it for me. I kind of think that's wrong, yeah. Yeah, that shawl book arrived, so I'm going to do that 5-point shawl in blue, or I might do it in the purple, whichever way. I've done one purple shawl, but I did it in the virus shawl pattern. So I might do the 5-point shawl with that purple, or use that blue that I got given, yeah. Yeah, well, I use granny square with this because then you can feel where the hole is to go in it. You don't have to look for stitches. You'd never find stitches, you know, if you were going in with the eyelash wool. I only ever do them in granny stitch. As you know, I did a lot of these shawls. I did them in oranges, reds, all kinds of colours. When I used to be able to get the fancy yarn from Ice, I used to get a great big bag full of all mixed up colours in eyelashes and fancy with glitter and everything. They used to sell big bags of mixed. Of course, you can't get it now anymore. Well, you can, but it would defeat the object because you'd have to pay that much for it that it wouldn't make a cheap show. I mean, these used to cost a lot for me to make them because of all the different yarns I used to use in it. I mean, to make one would cost a fortune, yeah. Now, if if you do the granny stitch, because then you just go straight into the hole, you know what I mean? You don't have to fiddle about looking for, you just feel with your finger where the stitch is and crochet into that. I mean, even that black one that I've just finished wasn't bad to do because you didn't have to look for a stitch. You had to just find a big space and go into the big space. I'd have never done it if I'd have had to crochet into the stitches. I went for half a kitten. I know somebody once wanted like eyelash yarn and stuff like that for hedgehog beds. They used to foster little hedgehogs that had been orphaned. They were babies and they used to put them in these little nest things. You know, or a hedgehog that had been injured, you know, with a lawnmower or something, yeah. Oh, that squirrel. Oh, God, I remember that squirrel. Nearly gave you a nervous breakdown, didn't it? Sian had to make a squirrel in black. Was it glitter wool or was it, what did you do it in? It was like fuzzy wool, wasn't it? The one I can remember most was your caterpillar. You did a caterpillar, didn't you? Yeah, your caterpillar was that glitter, wasn't it? Glitter stuff. I think. It was definitely that plushy stuff, wasn't it? I've never been really into making toys, really. I suppose I might have made toys if I'd have had any grandchildren, but I don't want, you know, like some people got like rooms full of them, you know, toys all over the place. Tinsel, yeah. Yeah, Shan was the tinsel queen, wasn't she? Glitter tinsel. Didn't you make a hedgehog? Man, when Amora went to one of those yarn shows, they were selling little hedgehogs, £3. I thought, oh, I'd have bought one of them if I'd have been there. When I look at some of the yarn shows she goes to, you could cry, couldn't you? Because, you know, I can't get to the decent ones anymore. You know, the ones that have got a variety of crafts and a variety of stalls. Ruth went to the one in Leeds and she said there was a lot of variety there. A lot of stalls that weren't just hand-dyed yarn, yeah. I probably wouldn't buy anything, but oh, Janet, you've missed something there. Mr. Stitch. Yeah, I saw Lindsay. Well, did I see Lindsay? No, I saw Graham. I didn't see Lindsay. Graham was sat there on his chair. Have you seen her yet to give her that Sophie scarf yet, Val? I've split it again. It's really splitty wool, this. I still think those Sophie scarves look like a bandage around your neck. I don't know what the attraction is with them. I've got a kind of a Sophie but wider shawl that Ian made me. Not my Ian, Ian that used to come in. And I wear that and wear that. And I asked him what the pattern was and he couldn't remember. I'll show it to you when I remember, and then maybe you can see what the pattern was. Ah, he gave it to her then, yeah. I'll show you this crochet one that Ian made for me. If anybody remembers Ian that used to come on here. Oh, my toe, my little toe's twinging. Oh, my little toe. It's hurting like that. Oh. That was nice, wasn't it? That Sophie hooded thing that Monica was making. He still posts on Instagram now and again. I met him, he came to Berry Market with me and Kelly. We took him to the wool stall, you know, on Berry Market. But he sent me this scarf, it's purple. If I remember, I'll reach it and then I can show it to you. But it's really nice. It looks like it's done in triple trebles if you're in the UK. I don't know what you call them if you're in America. Triple doubles. Or maybe you just call them a treble. Yeah, he came on the train and the tram to meet us in Bury. I don't know where he lived now, I can't remember now. I'm kind of thinking Liverpool way, but I might be wrong. Yeah, you like that? I mean, that Berry Market stall, honestly. You know, they sell seconds and that for £1 a ball for 100 grams. And it's decent yarn, it's not rubbish. It's usually a mist dye or something. They've got no labels on, but they were like style craft. No, Kaz, I saw her commenting. She commented on Davina, you know, the little workroom crafter she called. She commented on one of her posts, but she hasn't been in here. The last time she spoke to me was when I wished her happy birthday. That was middle of the month last year somewhere. But she doesn't come on anymore. Perhaps she's recovered her going out skills, perhaps. because she was very much a homebody, wasn't she? But maybe she's discovered going out again. You never know. Yeah. Wonder if I can stick that thing on the other side of the cupboard. Oh, I tell you, it's like what's the jigsaw. But if you put it in the wrong place and try to peel it off again, it rips. Yeah, Shan. Man, you can't do your Japanese tasting, can you? Every time I see a Japanese program on the telly, you know, they've got these vending machines. I always think of you. I watch a lady. She does crochet, and she does crochet's really funny stuff. She's called Ame, I think AME. I think she's in Japan. I've got a massively wide window bottom in my lounge and in the spare bedroom. That's where I put all my plants. I've got some on the kitchen window bottom, but they don't seem to like it as much there because it doesn't get much sun. I keep forgetting to water them though. I killed a, like it's called a wandering JEW. My friend was saying they've changed its name now to the Wandering Dude. I've killed one of them. And I killed Val's plant that she got me at Christmas. A poinsettia. I killed the poinsettia, and I killed a lovely plant that my sister-in-law sent me for my birthday. Kill that. Anything with flowers on, I kill. Anything with leaves, I'm all right. Like spider plants and cheese plants and that, I'm all right with thick leaves. I just don't do well with anything. Anything with a flower on, I don't do well with. No, I don't have any cactuses, cacti, whatever you call it. I'd kill them anyway because I'd probably water them to death. I had one cactus I had for years when I was a teenager. Somebody bought it, man. I didn't like it, but I didn't. But it loved being ignored because I used to ignore it. And every now and again, I'd give it a little drop of water, and I kept that thing for years. And I think in the end, it broke because I knocked it off the unit, and it snapped at the base. I've got to get some seeds planted. I've got little propagator things, the tiny little things. You can reuse them. They're little plastic things, and they've got a lid on top. So you can wash them out and reuse them when you've done with them. I need to plant some seeds. I've got loads of seeds. I've got vegetable seeds and flower seeds. My friend's husband's, when he gets time, is going to put my greenhouse together for me. It's not a big greenhouse, it's only a little one. But I threw away all the plastic ones because they kept blowing all around the yard and I got fed up with them. Every time there was a bit of wind, they'd dance around and they'd smash everything that was in. Everything that was in got broken. Because I couldn't fasten them to the floor or the wall, you know, because I've got no lawn or anything. So they just used to bounce around everywhere. My niece put together, I've got a wooden trough. That didn't need putting together, that came as is. But then I got a plastic one that was like 3 like that, and they had to be put together. When we put it together, we discovered that one of the legs was broken. And I couldn't send it back because we couldn't get it apart again. And to send things back, you've got to send them as they were, kind of thing, but put them in the box that they came in. So I thought, oh, do you remember the trouble I had returning that post box? I mean, I finally got my money back for that, but oh, what a palaver. It's not the easiest thing in the world, returning anything to Amazon. Because half of the time it belongs to a third party or something. So you've got to send it back to the third party, and you're thinking, oh, I can't do, especially if it comes from China. You can't send it back there. Why does that look more open than that one? I must be crocheting a bit looser. Oh no, it's okay. I thought I was crocheting looser, but it's got holes in it, same. I found a nice pattern to do this with, and I thought, oh, I'll do that one. Then I come to look at it, it was in 4-ply. That's fingering weight if you're in America. And I thought, no, can't do that one. I've got loads of machine corners in the garage. I could use it for one of those. Although I'm going to knit rectangles on the knitting machine when I get it going, yeah. Every time you try to crochet, make a bag. Most people who want to crochet always seem to make a blanket, so that's a bit different if you're doing a bag. I don't tend to do bags because I don't crochet firm enough. You started to make a scarf and it turned into a bag. Yeah. No, bags to me are always, you'd have to line them because mine are always like too lacy. Yeah, I need to do, I've got 2 bags of potting compost. They're at the opposite. I need to get my wheeler thing out of the garage because I'm not supposed to lift anything, with my spine at the moment. Well, anytime. So I've got a little wheeler thing I could put it on. Well, I mean, look how old I am. Come on, I've been doing it since I was 13. I've no doubt you're a youngster. I can't knit really at the moment with my problems with my shoulders and that. It hurts me knitting. Although I've just got some 6-ply sock yarn. I want to knit some socks. That might not hurt me so much because I use a knitting belt. I don't, I can't knit on them circular things. On the worms, I can't knit on worms. Yeah, I've been crocheting for, no, not 70 years. I'd have been 10, wouldn't I? 70, 67 years I've been crocheting. So, you probably got a long way to... Yeah, but you still got 40 more years to catch up with me. Oh, dear. Yeah, I learned to crochet when I was 13. So that's how long I've been doing it. So it takes a while, yeah. If I didn't do it now, I never would I? So at the moment, I'm only crocheting. I'd like to go back to some knitting as well, but it's hurting me. Hurting me. I mean, I've got problems with my neck and my shoulders, so. I used to do a bit of each, I used to do a bit of knitting, a bit of crochet, and alternate. And if I had a couple of projects on the go, I'd have one that was knitted and one that was crocheted, so that, it gives you hands a different technique. I don't know whether anybody else is like that, because you do different techniques with knitting that you do with crochet. I might not look over 50, but my body knows it's 100. My mind tells me stories that my body can't keep. My mind lies to my body. Well, maybe you should aim for your grandchildren if you're doing a blanket. I can't do blankets. I really can't. I might do one in granny squares, yeah. Because I've still got all them oddments I need to use up. So I think it'll have to be granny squares. But maybe I'll do bigger granny squares, and then I won't have to make as many, will I, to make a shawl? I mean, a lap blanket. I'm not doing little granny squares. I'll do big ones, like about 9 inches or something, yeah? And then I won't have to do so many. Oh, gosh. I still got that one, Sean. It's on the back of my sofa. I was just saying before, do you remember when I asked everybody to do flowers for me? I was going to sew them on to my decking. I found them the other day. They're all there. So I'm going to make them into squares. I think, the flowers, go round them and make them into squares. Yeah, I get bored with big squares. I'll probably make about 9 inches or something like that. And then once it starts getting really big, I get fed up. I think that's why I like little squares. I hate sewing them up, mind you. All the ends. Oh. People say, oh, sew them in as you're going along, but then I can't tell the right side from the wrong side. And I don't want to sew them up with the wrong side showing and all the ends start poking through. Maybe I could put like a stitch marker or something on the right side so I don't sew them together. I mean, I like those knitted blankets that, they do like mitered squares, do they call them? Yeah, no matter how I sew up, I always get an end poking up somewhere. And then you cut the end off and the seam falls apart because you've cut the wrong end. I do it like weave it this way, weave it that way, weave it the other way, and it still pokes up. I'm just a lousy sewer up, stitcher upper. One girl at Knit Club, oh God, her stitching up is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. When you turn it to the right side, you can't see where the seam is. She's like done a bit of, almost like Kitchener stitch, really. She does up the sides. She does it from the front as well. She sews it from the front, not the back. Well, thank you. We're always here. We're here every Saturday night, yeah. If you're a new fan, give me a thumbs up, please. I need all the help I can get. I shall never be a superstar. Oh dear. I keep saying I want to be a superstar. I've got no chance. I watch Joe Good, and she says she wants to get that YouTube arrow thing, you know, that they give you when you have about 1 million subscribers or something. I thought, I will never get one of them. You get a plaque, don't you, off YouTube? I'll never get one of them. I'd have to paint myself one. Put it on the wall behind me. Oh dear. I don't think even Sheila will get one of them. What have I done there, Janet? What have you done? You've got a blip. I think I can hear the rain. Not sure, but it sounds like it's starting. It's probably granny squares if I know Shan. She gets lumbered with them, don't you? It won't be a big blanket. It'll be granny squares, no doubt. Yeah, I'm going to take time out, I think, and do them mandalas first. I've got some nice fine yarn I can do mandalas with. I think there'll have to be one colour though. I've got some gold, you know, like gold as in glitter. And I've got some like purple mingly one that's a sock yarn. What else have I got? I've got another colour that's fine. Yours is in the naughty corner. I'm all right doing the squares. It's like you say when you have to stitch them up or crochet them together. I crochet them together, but then it's still all the ends, yeah. I watch some ladies and they make blanket after blanket after blanket, and I'm thinking, what the heck do you do with all these blankets? Yeah. It's all right giving them to people, but do they want them? I mean, I don't sit on the sofa. I sit on the chair, but I've got one of them heated fleecy blankets, so I don't sit with me, you know, my granny square blanket over me anymore. I mean, I've still got my mum's, but it's falling apart now. She did the, what do you call it, the magic loop thing. But when she sewed them up, she mustn't have sewed them up properly, and they've all started to come apart, you know, from the centre of the gram. Oh, hello. Diddly do. There we go. I miss Karen. You know, she used to do a lot for Woolly Hugs, didn't she? I've got some of that yarn, I think. Is it Red Heart? I think I've only got one bar or two. Yeah, I think I've got one ball of it left. Can't remember what I made with it. I think I used it for the centres of squares when I made that, like a little boho top thing, you know, that they wear at festivals. It had all fringing round the bottom. I think that's what I made it. I've still got some of those cakes, you remember, from Lolly's? They did cakes, didn't they, at Lolly's, really cheaply, yeah. Be like that orange of mine. That fluorescent orange. Tell you, it'll give me a migraine when I start crocheting with it, I'll tell you. I've never had a dishwasher. I wouldn't know what to do with it. I've never had one. I'd probably be thinking it's taking too much water. You've got neon yellow. This is blooming bright safety orange, this one. Honestly, I didn't think it was that bright. That's the trouble when you order it online. It looked more of a duller orange. They should have warned me. Do you realise this is fluorescent? Let me know if you want any more neon orange, Shan. It'd give you a migraine for sure. We've got a lady goes to knit club. She's partially sighted, but I don't think I dare give it to her. She makes baby hats anyway. I don't think a baby would want a hat in there. Is that you again, Enid? Is that Enid? Yep. It is, it's you. It's very nice, Enid. It's very bright, which is very nice. It's Enid telling me pictures of a project. Unfortunately, you can't put pictures on here. It just won't let you do it on YouTube. It's probably for safety reasons, because you know what men are like. They probably send you pictures of the nether regions, yeah. Huh? No, I can remember going on chat groups. Remember Yahoo Chat? That's all Ben used to send, and he said, "Oh, I want to see that. I'd rather see your face. Not interested. Not interested in your nether regions. Thank you. Keep them to yourself." Oh, I don't know why men think we're going to be attracted, you know. Certainly doesn't turn me on. Remove your comment. Where I didn't see one. Whatever it is, nobody's noticed it. I think you could remove it. My phone gets on my nerves because it's always doing predictive text. And if you don't notice it, you can really insult people, can't you? Oh, I didn't see that. I didn't see it. No, I mean, if you don't read it back before you press send, sometimes you can really send some really messages that could be misconstrued, couldn't they? You don't mean them to sound like as nasty as they kind of come out, and you're thinking, oh, I didn't say that. I mean, usually I have to correct myself and say, sorry, I didn't mean to say that. And yet the person who you sent it to is probably thinking, yes, you really did, She really does think that about me. I'm going to have to stop going on Amazon. Every time I go on Amazon, I find something I want. And I'm like, stop it, stop it. You're spending your money that you're supposed to be saving up for your electric consumer board thing. It's all things I want, but I don't need, if you know what I mean. And I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, oh, that's a... And before I know it, it's in my basket. I used to be like that with eyeshadow. Oh, that's pretty. I used to swear I did like the midnight, putting things in my basket about midnight. And then when I woke up in the morning, I'd be thinking, what have you ordered now? Hi, Lizzie. Yeah, the bright stripe, it is nice. Like I say, I think I've got one more. I shall look in the garage. I need to look in the garage. What was I going to look in the garage for? No, I didn't see anything, so if you did, it didn't come on here. Perhaps YouTube removed it. It's got its vetting system up. It's like that with Instagram. I've got so many words blocked because people used to send me invites to these dodgy groups. But I've got so many blocking words that perhaps it's come onto YouTube as well. You're looking for a nice bright lamp for needlework. I got mine off Amazon, but I can't tell you what brand it is. I've forgotten now. It keeps splitting, Val. I've done quite a bit. And when I see it, when it's been split, I have to take it back because I don't want to. Or it goes into a thin strand, and I'm thinking it's going to snap. No, I get them wanting to join dodgy groups. I don't mean selling stuff. I mean, yeah, she's in America, Enid. It must be a loose twist because I keep either splitting a stitch and then when I go back, it's like one thread and I think, no, that'll snap and I'll have a hole. So I have to take it back to where where it's got a loose twist. can't remember how much I paid for my craft lamp. I bought it quite a while ago. I've still got one in the other room, in the craft room, but I'm going to need it when I start to. I'm using a 4mm. Well, I'm going to need that craft light when I start using the knitting machine. Because the bloke who had the house before me put like 40-watt bulbs in everything. He was a right miser when it came to electric. I can't remember how much I paid for mine. I know that, what she called that Ali, she advertises some lamp, but it's really expensive, that one that she advertises. The one that she says you can get so many % off if you use my code. But the blooming lamp's 200 or 300 quid. Yeah, get a daylight one. I've got a daylight one. As I say, that one that Ali's got, yeah, it's about 200 quid, the one she's got, I think. I can't remember how much I paid for that. I wouldn't have paid £100 and odd for one. I know I wouldn't. Because I remember when it came, I thought, oh, shoot, I've ordered the wrong one. It's only small. You know, the little light thing, small. And I remember thinking, you've ordered the wrong one here. But it's quite bright. I don't even know if the one in the spare room still works. It used to work when it was in my she shed. Yeah, mine was probably around about that price, Julie. I wouldn't have paid £100 for it because I don't think I had £100 at the time. I think I probably would have paid about 50 or 60. That's usually about my top price. I mean, some of them are a couple of hundred, some of them. I mean, as long as it's a good light and it comes down, you know. I pull mine down. I practically bang my head on it sometimes because I pull it down so far when I'm doing, you know, black or something. Yeah, just keep looking. You'll find some for about 50 or 60. I'm sure you will, Lizzie. Yeah, mine's a floor standing one. Don't get one that's a desktop one because they fall over. The first one I had, it used to go on, and when you bend it over like that, it goes like that and it falls off, yeah. And I had another one that got on my nerves because it was a recharge one. I wanted one that plugs in. I don't like rechargeable ones because I forget to recharge them. Yeah, they fall over, the ones that you put on our desk. They're top heavy. I've got lamps all over the place. I just bought a new one actually today. It's only for my bedside. It's only a little one like that, and you can change the colour on it. You could do it lilac, which of course I do. You can have it lilac, red, blue, turquoise. And it was really cheap. But I just wanted it to put just by the side of my bed. I don't read in bed. I just wanted it to be like a little glow, you know. As long as I can see my way to the door with the one, I'm all right. I don't like really bright lights. I've got a brilliant one. I've got to sort it out. I found the instruction manual, actually. It's an alarm, and it wakes you up with the light comes on, and then a little bird starts singing and that. So you get woken up to bird song. It's nicer than getting woken up to like my phone does. No, gooseneck desk lamps always fall over with me. Huh? I can't afford an Apple Watch. I've just got my watch cost me £5. Would you believe? And it's been going strong for about the last 4 years. I need a new one now. My niece is always getting watches. Mind you, she won't give me one of her other ones now because she's got Apple Watch. But she used to have ordinary watches, and I keep saying to her, I could do with a new watch. Have you got any that you don't want? She must have one or two that she doesn't want. I used to wear my dad's, and then I broke it, and it went in little pieces. It fell on the floor, and it's gold inside it. It's not a gold watch. It's not a big, really expensive, fancy one, but it's a good brand. And I keep thinking I'll try and find a watchmaker and have it mended, because I like wearing a man's watch, because I like the big face. Hello. Hello from the Netherlands. Is it still snowing over there? Is it still cold? I watch Elaine Bush, is she called, or Bush. They've still got snow. She's somewhere over. Is it in Netherlands somewhere? She sells vintage clothing. You've gone cold. I'm warm with this shawl on now. There's one thing about this bungalow. Once you get it warm, it stays fairly warm. I mean, I was able to turn the heating off again. It's quite cold when I first get up in the morning here. But once I put the heating on for about an hour, it stays quite warm. Then it doesn't go cold again until the evening. I didn't have the heating on at all yesterday. I hope mine doesn't go anytime soon. Maybe I've got another one if that one still works. I've got two. But I'm going to want the other one for my knitting machine. Because, you know, I can't knit on the knitting machine with a light behind me, which if it's in the centre, it's going to be at the back of me. I need it over the front, you know, over the needle bed. The usual problem is no plugs. I've never known a house with so few sockets. My bedroom's got two. When you think I've got a light, I've got something else, and I've got my CPAP machine and a hairdryer and that. And it's got two sockets on the opposite side of the bed. And I've got my hairdryer on the side where the window is, on the opposite side, so I've got to have a... This house is probably, I think somebody said 1970s or something. There's hardly any. The only place there's any outlets is the kitchen. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 in the kitchen, and that's the only one. There's 2 in the front room. Only 2. 2 in the front room. 2 in my bedroom. 6 in the kitchen. 1 in the spare bedroom. Just 1 socket. It's just ridiculous. And 1 in the hall. It needs a rewire with quite a lot more sockets, yeah. When I had my house rewired at Prestwich, I had them put halfway up the wall, you know, so I don't have to bend down to plug anything in. But the cost of a rewire is terrible, and then plus the fact you'd have to have everywhere decorated after you've been had a rewire. Yeah, I think next door said it was 1970, this house, I think, was built. I've never owned so few sockets. I need an electrician anyway, but I can't afford a rewire. You're talking 2,000 or 3,000 for a rewire, which is well out of my price range. It's taking me all the time to save up 700 to get a motherboard or whatever they call it, consumer board. Yeah, I think I paid about 1,500 when I had a rewire in Prestwich, but that was a long time ago. And that was mates' rates. My ex-husband knew somebody that was an electrician. And he did it as, we used to call him a foreigner. When they do things off the books, we call him a foreigner. You can't do, I suppose you can't say that now, can you? I think they call it mates' rates now, don't they? I don't have any mates anymore that are electricians. I don't have any mates that are any kind of trade anymore. When you're younger, you tend to know more people that do trades because you're like the same age group as they are. But once you get my age, everybody that was an electrician is retired long ago. Yeah, you never know. You might move. You might get a nicer place. Enid, I thought you were already a member. You're not a member anymore. You think you kick yourself? I'll let you back in later when I go back on. When I go back into Facebook. My fingers hurting. Yeah, you could do one with like a walk-in wet room and that, couldn't you now? you know, ground floor, like a bungalow. You don't want one with steps to go up unless there's a lift. And then even then the lift can break down and then you're left marooned, aren't you? Yeah, I don't think I could do stairs anymore. I'd like a wet room. But I can afford one. So that's the end of that. Yeah, I know, it's all very pricey, isn't it, Julie? Yeah, I've only been stuck in one, only for a couple of minutes. I was getting a bit, because I'm claustrophobic, so I didn't like being stuck in a lift. No, I can't afford to do a whole new bathroom anymore. Some people can, but not the rest of us. I've had to put a shower curtain up because I can't even afford to put a new shower thing in. The plumber said he'd give me an estimate. I said, well, you can give me an estimate. At least it gives me a ballpoint figure, doesn't it, to save towards. But the next thing I've got to save towards is that electric board thing. Yeah, I got my bathroom done mates rates. There was a friend of my son's who did it for me. So I was very lucky, really. It was only a basic white thing, you know. I couldn't get a wet room, but I did get a walk-in shower. I mean, this shower here is so tiny. It's one of them little, like, curved little ones, you know. I mean, I could fit in it easily if I was stood up, but I have to have a chair to sit down, so there's not a whole lot of room when you sit down. But I've put a shower curtain up now because, you know, the door shattered. Yeah. I mean, I had everything I wanted in Prestwich. I don't know why the hell I moved out of it. But that's another story. I should have stayed and just had a stair lift put in. No, the only thing that bugs me here is I need handles, you know, to get in and out the front door because it's up a step. And it's very hard for me to get my little scooter down the step. I need a ramp, but I don't want a permanent ramp. I want one of them ramps that you just put out. I don't want one that, you know, sticks out into the driveway because I'd have to take my scooter and drive over the ramp, yeah. You know, my big scooter. Somebody rev it up. This street's got a 20-mile-an-hour limit, but you wouldn't notice. They go flying down here, especially at night. Whether they think nobody's going to notice they're doing about 60 mile an hour down a 20 mile an hour street. Oh God, yeah. There's somebody got a motorbike as well. Really noisy thing. I mean, next door's car's really noisy. He's got a Porsche. But he only uses the Porsche at the weekend, so it's not too bad. He'll rev it up. He'll rev it up tomorrow morning. You can't have a lion. He goes out posing in it on a Sunday morning. I don't know where he goes. She doesn't usually go with him. Fleetwood's the worst. They've got them stupid electric scooters and electric bikes, and they go raving mad up and down the seafront. Then they have an accident, and it's all, oh, my poor little boy, the light of my life. Everybody loved him, yeah. Not everybody loved him, love. When he was bobbing up and down the seafront, killing little old deers, frightening the life out of them, running over dogs. Yeah, everybody loved him, love, yeah. The trouble is, you can't hear them coming. You just hear this, they come past you. I mean, I've got mirrors on my scooter, but they still take me by surprise. You watch a documentary on Fleetwood. Why, what were they saying? What were they talking about? How good it used to be. No, them little electric scooters come whizzing up. As I say, I've got wing mirrors, but this just, you only have to take your mind off your wing mirrors. You're looking where you're going, and they come flying in. I nearly took one out the other day because he come flying up the inside of me. And I was turning. So he nearly went over the top of me. I won't mind, he swore at me. Right, 1990, Val. You might see Ruth next week, Val. She's here till Thursday, I think. I probably won't see her because I've got waiting for the scooter and waiting for the doctor. So I probably won't bump into her. I stay home in the vain hope that one or the other will turn up. And I can't go out Monday anyway because I've got the plumber coming. The day the trams start running again and I can't go to my nightclub. But I was not turning him down when he said, is Monday all right? Yes, Monday is fine. You don't turn tradesmen down because they might not fit you in again. Oh, I've got one unread message. No, it's not my lottery. It's not my lottery. So I obviously haven't won anything. They have not let me know. I can still strong that. Still smell my patch. Like strong liniment, it's making my eyes water. I'm going a bit droopy. Oh man, I've only got a quarter of an hour to. I fell asleep in the chair last night. Yeah. Chris is the same. Chris knows what the smell's like, don't you, Chris, from these Salon Pass sticker things? And the warmer you get, you know, if you're in a crowded place, you get warmer. You're off to bed as well, right? Night, night. I'm going to bed in a minute myself. Yeah, if you get anywhere warmer or and you go into a place where there's loads of company and you feel like everybody's going, what's that smell? Yeah, it's me. It's like deep heat. Fiery Jack, if anybody remembers Fiery Jack. Yeah, I'm going to be going to Betty Bowes in a minute. You're going to do one? I've got one on my knee and one on my arm. I mean, my morphine patches are useless. That's why I was waiting to see the doctor to get something different. I didn't have one for a week and I didn't notice any difference. Well, hello, bears. You've just come on when we're all thinking of leaving. It's getting near the time to leave. It's midnight nearly over here. We've not had Lydia, have we? I did tell her I was on the live. She'll probably come on just as I'm leaving, Lydia. She has a habit of that, doesn't she? We've not had Jane today, have we? Yeah, we're all nodding. We're all noddy noddies. Noddy nanas. Except I'm not a nana. Yeah, I get tired. It's probably the medication I'm on. If they give me any stronger, you'll be lucky if you see me, I'll be asleep. One of my friends is on stronger meds and she's asleep all the time. I hope they don't put me on them. I want to be out of pain, but not to be asleep. Yeah, off to bed as well, are you? Yeah. I'm off to bed in a minute. Just finished the end of my row. I've done that much anyway. Done about halfway up to the armhole. So I've not done too badly. Yeah, finished the end of my row. As I say, I've got to do 26, I think I've got to do. What I've done, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 15, 16. I've done 17 and I've got to do 26 to the armhole. So I've done more than halfway, haven't I? Yeah, I've got to take my tablets as well. And I'll be off to sleep, off to the land of niddy nod. It's 10 to 12, so I'm not that early, am I? Yeah. Oh no, we don't want them again. I don't think they've left me though. My subscribers went up, and I don't think they've left me. I think they're still there. They bumped me up a little bit from 7.5 to 7.6. It was stuck at 7.5 for about 5 years. I think it's gone to 7.6 now. It keeps telling me you have had so many more subscribers. Oh, thank you, Julie. And yet, my subscribers never go up. So, as fast as somebody must be subscribing to me, somebody must be leaving. Oh, yeah, look at the eyes now. Oh, I can always tell my eyes go. Yeah, I could do with a nice dream. I must have some nice dreams. I just can't remember. Oh, thank you, Nathan. I just can't remember. Sometimes I can remember them. At the time I've been to the bathroom and got up and that and had a wash and that I forgot. Anyway, I'm going to go, people. Thank you very much for keeping me company, but I'm really going to sleep here. The eyes have gone. Can you see? I always know I'm either drunk or tired when the eyes go. And I'm definitely not drunk, so I'm tired, yeah. Right, I shall speak to you later, Julie. Well, not later tonight, obviously. Speak to you later, Julie. Bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Oh, we've got no chant tonight either. Bye.